Welcome back to the channel and episode 14 of the Clean Sweep. This week we're going to be following me around as I carry out various tasks with grey water drainage and JCD cleaning. First job, it's Monday. We've got a block drain here due to some root ingress. So let's jump in and start Monday. Full that end, but not this end. I can stand on the floor this end. So we'll just jump in, have a quick look, assess the situation. Adios, amigos. They're thick, very thick. So we're going to have to try another tool. So we'll go and grab that and see if we can get it out. It's literally just there at the exit. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the jetter down the other end and see how we get on, and then we'll give you a bit of an update. So we've got what we call a Warthog jetting nozzle, which is specifically designed for cutting roots. It has various jetting ends that spin, one at the front moves, and that spins around the diameter of the pipe and cuts out the nozzle. So we're going to chuck that down there and see if we can get a little bit more access to the roots. It seems to be flowing now, which is a good sign. So we'll get this down there and see what that achieves. We've had the Warthog down this particular hole. It's definitely flowing a lot better, which means we're getting through the roots. So what we're going to do, we're going to attack it from this manhole now and see if that gives us any more luck. So here we go. Sounds like it's nearly there, doesn't it? Just hear the echo of it. So we're there or thereabouts, I'd say. So it's released, so we should go over and see that manhole emptying. So let's go and have a look and see how that manhole's getting on. She's going, baby. Oh. Roots, first half a metre. Quite thick, as you can see. I think that's our problem resolved. That's number one done. We're going to survey the line and then we're going to head over to Sittingbourne for a domestic survey, and hopefully it's less messy than this job. So we've arrived at a property in Sittingbourne to do a pre-purchase survey. On arrival, it was blocked. The two manholes don't look in fantastic condition, so we're going to survey it for the potential homeowner and see what they look like in the pipe. So let's have a look. There's a little bit of a build up of scale, so I'll just put that as an observation. It's full of fat. That's all that. That's dripping off the sides of fat. So we finished our survey. A messy line, to be honest. Lots of fat, oil, grease build up in this line. Nothing structural, but it really does need a good clean out. So we'll make sure we mention that to the homeowner, and she can do what she wants with that, but nothing structural, which is the main thing. So we've done all the jobs we need to do today. We've got some admin to do this afternoon, so I'm going to go back to the office, have a wash down and get on with some emails. That's it for Monday. We'll see you in the morning. Tuesday morning, we're in Sittingbourne, Kent, local to the office. We're working with a long-term client of ours at the warehouses you see behind me. They've got an inspection coming up, so what they have is a full clean, so all their high levels, all cobwebs, dust, anything that you can see from the eye from the ground to make sure it's nice and clean, ready for their audit. We've got 6 days on this particular site, 3 guys. We're just going to meet with the client, have a wander around, make sure we all on the same page with what needs to be done. So we'll go and have a look around and show you guys what we're going to be up to. So we're up in the scissor lift just to give you guys an example of what the boys will be up against for the next 6 days. As I mentioned, it's a busy warehouse environment here, so you've got lots of lorries outside, forklift trucks all around the place. So the beams here that you can see above me, the cross beams, they get thick with dust, so we're going to clean all them down. We're going to get rid of all the cobweb you've seen, all the low level ledges that are dirty with dust again from the lorries and the forklifts. Get it all clean, 6 days ready for their audit next week. So we'll check in on this particular job later on in the week. So we've left the boys over at the job they're on. As I say, they've got plenty of work to be getting on with over there. We're heading back to JCD HQ now, where we're going to catch up with some admin bits and pieces. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Wednesday morning. Early start this morning, 4 AM, had to pick up a couple of guys at one of our key accounts. I'm spending the day here until 2 o'clock. So I'm going to spend this morning catching up on some emails, and then I'm going to go around and have a walk around the site, touch base with the client, and then this afternoon we've got a build up of drainage jobs that come in late yesterday. So I'll take you guys along for that one. So I'm going to catch up with emails and then we'll head around the site. So I've just had a call from a supplier that is providing our new shelving for the HQ. They are at the office. Luckily, as I mentioned, our satellite office is literally just around the corner. So I've just jumped in the van. Let's go around and see what this new shelving looks like. Hello, mate. Sorry, I was round the corner. So we've loaded in the shelving, we're going to jump back in the van now, head over to site for a couple of meetings we've got. Finish the day there and then we're going to head out on the drainage van. Just going to head over to a drainage job now in Rochester, Kent, where we've got a kitchen line that's blocked, probably with fat, oil and grease. Hopefully it's a quick one. So let's head over to Rochester and see what this job is about. So we've just arrived down at the job in Rochester, and apparently this kitchen gully is blocked. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some water out the back, tip it down there and just see how it performs, and maybe we'll have a little jet out of one of the drains. This is the particular area that is blocked. Kitchen waste comes out of here into our drain there. So we chuck some water down there and the trap is holding water, so we're going to get a plunger out, see if we can get it released, and we'll check the drain behind us. So we finished that particular job, absolute nightmare, battery on the camera rung out. Ironically, as you can see, a mop head in the drain line. How people do this or think that this is a good idea is beyond me. God help us. So I've got another couple of call outs to do, one in Gravesend. I'm not going to take you guys with you for that, but what I'll do, Thursday tomorrow, I'm back at our client's site covering Don while he's off. I'll update you guys on how this evening goes tomorrow. Catch you guys tomorrow. So guys, it's Thursday mid-morning. I left you guys at around the 14-hour mark yesterday. We had another 2 call outs to do, which I'm pleased to report all went well. Today I am covering Don at one of our clients' sites. Unfortunately, I haven't convinced the client to let us film at this particular site yet, so that's going to conclude Thursday as I'm spending the rest of the day here. Tomorrow we've got a super exciting day planned, so I'm looking forward to bringing you what we've got planned for tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you guys then. So it's Friday. After a particularly long week at the office, we are over in Luton. We are at the Land Rover Experience Day. I've recently bought a new car, which is fantastic, by the way, best one that I've had. So we took advantage of the Land Rover Experience Day. We're here. We're going to be driving a Defender on some trails around this particular estate, and it's going to be a super exciting day. I'm going to take you guys along. Me and Adam are going to have a go and see what the car's capable of. So let's meet our instructor and jump in. So we've been given our car by the instructors. We've picked a Defender. The guy's going to take us to a man-made track that they've got just up the road here. So it's going to be an exciting day. Let's go.
Guys, so we're going to get the car set up for off-road. Press the little mountain symbol at the bottom there, so that's now got low range engaged. The terrain response system is that little button we looked at a minute ago. Then you've got grass, gravel, snow, which is good for any sort of surface that's got a limited grip but it's quite solid underneath, called rock crawl, which we'll use a bit down on the course as well. Some of the narrow bits with the rocks we need to kind of keep our eyes peeled for what we're doing with the wheels.
As you come up and round, you'll feel the car leaning over. You will probably achieve something around the 22-23 degrees. Just a little over half of what the car is actually capable of doing. So we're on about now, that's about 22-23 degrees, okay?
I think we're going to go over here, geese.
And the car is capable of quite a larger angle than that.
That's handy if we park up a big curb. Fuck me, it does feel like it's going to go over, doesn't it? I can't wait to take the white blue water next.
Gentle throttle, bring the car up onto the second bump, and in a moment we're going to brake hard. Brake hard. Sure you felt 2 wheels there?
Yeah.
Don't mind just holding the car firmly on the brake.
Please.
Shouldn't really be able to do that with a 2-ton car. Initially though, if you could drive to the top, but I want you to bring the car to a stop when you're flat on the top. Flat. I'll be up there when you get there.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Just let it go, yeah?
Brake
And don't put it back on?
Don't put it back on until you get to the bottom.
Right.
I'm sure you heard a lot of scraping and scratching noises there.
Yeah.
That's the wheels locking and letting go, locking and letting go.
So we've just had our first little go around the track. It's interesting to see what the cars are capable of, something that you would think not possible, certainly something I'm not going to use, but it's nice to know that the missus is driving the car. She's not going to wreck the wheels, etc., because of what it's capable of. So good fun this morning. We're going to head over to the other part now where we're actually off-road. It's not so planned out like it is here, and have some more fun over there. So we've just drove around 2 miles from the man-made track. We're now over at what they call in the experience the farm. So we're going to have a go around here and see what this is about.
So that's sort of probably about a foot deep, something like that.
There's no weight sensor. close. First of the L-Wade set tonight. So guys, that concludes our Land Rover experience. A really interesting day seeing what cars are actually capable and what they're actually built for. So it was great fun. That's it for this morning. We're heading over back to Kent now. I have a couple of jobs to look at this afternoon, and then I am at a client's site late this evening for some industrial work we've got. So that wraps up Friday, and it also wraps up this episode of the Clean Sweep. I hope you found this week interesting. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys next week.